So good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Awards and Recognition Night. We're very excited to see all of you here, and to those of you at home, thank you for joining us as well. First and foremost, I'd like to introduce Ariba Beg, Secretary for the Class of 2021, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I would like to introduce Ella Warriors, our class president.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Foxborough Class of 2021 Awards and Recognition Night. Tonight is all about the academic, athletic, artistic, and musical accomplishments of you and our fellow classmates. Our class has so much to be proud of, and everyone's successes are worth celebrating. So don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back once this is all done. You deserve it. Once again, welcome everyone, and get ready for a very exciting night. I would now like to introduce Class Vice President Tess Luciano.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 2021 Awards and Recognition Night. Tonight's ceremony is a celebration of the many achievements of these young men and women gathered before you over their 4 years at Foxborough High School. This group includes some of the most hardworking and involved individuals I've had the pleasure of meeting in my entire life. These past few years hold some of the most influential and memorable experiences of our lives, have united us with some of our closest friends, and have prepared us for our new journeys ahead of us. I'm certain that no matter what path these students may take into the future, whether it be pursuing higher education, going to the military, or entering the workforce, they will better the community they become a part of. While we may face some challenges as we transition to this next part of our lives, I have no doubt in my mind that this class will overcome whatever obstacles they may face and accomplish their goals. I look forward to seeing what you will all achieve in the future. We have a long night ahead of us, so without further ado, members of the class of 2021, it is an honor serving as your Vice President, and congratulations on your many accomplishments.
We would now like to honor the following retirees from the Foxborough High School. Debbie Anderson, who has served as secretary for 20 years. Ann Bernstein, who has been an educational assistant for 15 years and 8 months of service. And lastly, Jody Friedman, who is the speech pathologist, and she served for 17 years. The class officers would like to dedicate awards night to a very special person, Mr. Joseph O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted me to say a few words on his behalf. Dear members of the class of 2021 and parents of these outstanding students, congratulations for successful completion of your high school years, and congratulations also for being here tonight as a recipient of the FHS Award or scholarship. Parents, congratulations for having supported your daughters or sons' high school years and for having excellent daughters and sons. Members of the class of 2021, I am most humbled and grateful for the honor this evening as you dedicate your awards night. On the other hand, awards night is dedicated to you, most of all, because you have earned it, and you will be justly recognized with awards and scholarships. I would like to take a minute to recognize Foxborough Public Schools leaders and thank them for their tireless, thoughtful, and hard work as they lead us through the most unusual pandemic. These people need no introduction, but a little recognition is in order. Dr. Burdos and Mello, thanks. We're going to miss your news broadcasts, CNN, watch out. Whomever is in attendance tonight from the school committee, thanks. Mrs. Myers-Pakla, Ms. Sylvia, Mr. Servideo, Ms. White, thank you. all our fabulous faculty, department chairs, secretaries, and support people. And if I have overlooked anyone else, please forgive me. Thank you for your tireless leadership during these difficult times. Class of 2021. What struck me throughout the pandemic was the words, "We can get through this together, together." And we did it one step at a time, always moving forward. What a remarkable alliance, together and one step at a time moving forward. Remember these words for your lifetime. Together, you never are alone in this life, and one step at a time moving forward. Our wish is that you always will be as successful as you have been. Thank you for all you have given me. You as young people give me far more than I could ever give you. The very best to you for many years. Much love, Joe O'Neill. I would now like to introduce Griffin Morris, who will be recognizing Mr. Kaiser.
Mr. Kaiser, a teacher, coach, father, mentor, and overall a great friend. Over the past 9 years of knowing Mr. Kaiser, I've learned so much from a single person. Ever since meeting him back in 2012, all I saw was a stereotypical-looking dad who looked crazy when he said, "I'm your baseball coach." Over the years, Mr. Kaiser has taught me about how to be a friend, a mentor, and a leader for others in the Foxborough community. Some of the life lessons that he taught changed me into the person I am today. To this day, I still do not understand how he managed to have all four Morrises graduate, with me being the last. Although the school year was not ideal for athletics or education, Mr. Kaiser was always involved in the school sports and academics. From the 7:30 a.m. AP class with the Habsburg family, to the varsity boys soccer ball boy, varsity girls volleyball scorekeeper, and varsity baseball assistant coach this past spring. Mr. Kaiser was somehow involved when he had the time. Your hard work and dedication that you've put on this year, this display, means so much for all of us in this graduating class, especially the resilience you showed us during the lockdown back in March of 2020 due to the pandemic. I cannot put the words together about how much you mean to us as a mentor, but a friend that all of us could rely on when we needed it most. Your everlasting impact on this graduating class will help us in our lives after high school, and we cannot thank you enough. I'm happy to be standing here today giving this special acknowledgement to you, because what other way would I be giving back to one of the people who's been there since the start? From your own wishes, I'll continue to learn, inspire, and teach others the way that you've taught me. I cannot stress enough how much you mean to us as one of the people who were role models for us, that looked up to us day to day, because you certainly are still one when I was 11 and today. We all wish the best for you in your future, to keep the energy high for the coming classes, the life lessons, and dad jokes going. From the class of 2021, we thank you, Mr. Kaiser.
Our next student speaker will be Anthony Letourneau, who will be recognizing Ms. Cardullo.
They normally say save the best for last, but they obviously didn't get that memo. There are few teachers in this world who have such an impact on their students that will have an everlasting effect on the rest of their lives, and even fewer who make such a connection with their students that the students actually look forward to their class on a daily basis. You'll find one of these teachers sitting on a throne of a leather office chair in room number 206. You all may know Leah, and yes, I said Leah, as the loudmouth English teacher who quotes the television show Schitt's Creek in about every other statement she makes. Others may know her as an over-organized neat freak who likes everything just so and provides you with a day-by-day schedule of how she plans to teach you at the start of every single month. These characteristics are, in fact, true. However, I can add that Mrs. Cardullo is in fact one of my favorite people in this entire building. Now, although I can give you a crash course on the camera angles and overarching theme of movies, which I learned in our lit and media class, more importantly, I can tell you an entire list of life lessons that I've learned from her, which will stay with me longer than any Common Core related assignments. That's the thing about Mrs. Cardullo. She spends no time wasting time. Even when we as a class would try to push her off topic and try not to read The Crucible, which I hated, she would still find a way to connect that to a real-world lesson. I can truly say that not a piece of advice she has gave, not a memory she has made, or a student she has helped has ever been taken for granted. The best way to define her is simply as the school mom. Having a tough day and need a break, why not stop by her lit and media class for a few minutes or an entire period? Need some advice on another class? Why not shoot her an email? Need to friend request them on Facebook? Oh, wait, can't do that until June 6th. Oh, move on. There will be many memories we take away from here. Over time, some may be forgotten and some may be found again. But I can guarantee that I, along with the students of the class of 2021, will never forget Mrs. Cardullo. Thank you, Mrs. Cardullo, for everything.
I now would like to introduce McKenna Yozo, who will be speaking for Mr. Montanaro.
Monty definitely watched me walk onto the stage thinking, oh God, what the heck is she gonna say? I joked with Monty every year that he was my only friend at school. While that may not be totally true, I do consider Monty as a friend and one of the only reasons I showed up to school every day. I had Monty as my freshman year bio teacher. I can imagine that every day as I stepped into that room, Monty thought to himself, here we go again. Bio is not my strongest subject, as Monty can vouch for. Monty knew it was a hard class for me to understand, but he never gave up on me even when I was very close to giving up on myself. He would urge me to stay after school and showed me what I should study and even tried to help me understand, not only memorize the content. He helped me overcome a class that didn't come easy for me. Flash forward to senior year, I decided to challenge myself and take AP Bio. This was way harder than I expected. At the beginning of the year, my anxiety got the best of me at some points, which made it hard for me to ask a new teacher for help. As everyone knows, Mr. Champlin is very approachable, as his colorful hair doesn't make him very scary or anything close to it, but I was still timid. So I walked into Monty's room and told him that I was scared. He said that he knew I could do it. Monty helped me with some of the content, but mostly he helped me work on my confidence. Just talking to him about the course relieved some of the weight off my shoulders. Monty has been there for me since the first day of freshman year. I don't think there was a day in my high school career I didn't stop by Monty's classroom just to say hi. I could truly talk to him about anything and everything. He wouldn't judge. He listened and made time for me to vent to him even when he was taking classes himself to better himself. He always put his students first. I can't even count the amount of times that I sat in Monty's room and cried or emailed him on a weekend to prepare for him to vent, to listen to me vent on Monday. He was always there for me no matter what crazy stuff I had to say. Monty is that trusted adult for me to go to in school if I ever needed help with anything. He probably should have kept an IOU on me for all the free therapy sessions. Monty, you would have been rich by now. I truly can't thank Monty enough for being an out for me to escape and vent to when I was in school and life got hard sometimes. I think I need a mini Monty to bring with me to college because I don't know what I'm gonna do without you next year. I'll definitely come back and visit. Monty, you truly pushed me to be the person I am today and are a contributing factor to why I'm graduating. Thank you for helping me accomplish all of these things, as well as encouraging me to chase my crazy dreams. I can say with confidence that more than half of our student body can say exactly what I said and how much of a great positive influence you've been on our lives. I am so grateful I was lucky enough to have a trustworthy adult figure at the high school who was as encouraging and helpful as Monty. You're the best. We thank you.
I would now like to introduce Brandon Poku, who will be speaking for Mr. O'Neill.
Never have I met someone who cares more about the students than Mr. O'Neill. He was an influential figure during the college process, answering our questions and helping us deal with our challenges throughout, and his sense of humor allowed him to learn more about the students as individuals and create friendships with each of us. This year, Mr. O'Neill worked tirelessly to keep us updated on changes in the college process during the pandemic, setting up video conference calls so we could meet with him one-on-one, and speaking to our whole class, answering our questions, and advising us of the next steps we should be taking during virtual meetings. He even wrote some glowing recommendations for members of our class. Mr. O'Neill's overall dedication to our class helped him to get to know us better and find success in selecting a college. So thank you, Mr. O'Neill, for all of your help and all of the jokes. You will be greatly missed next year by the class of 2021.
I would now like to introduce Drew Young, who will be speaking for Ms. Pillsbury.
Mrs. Pillsbury, the woman who most of you know as the crazy woman who screams at club picture day, or as the woman who always has a jar of candy in her office, I know of one of my friends and teammates. Mrs. Pillsbury has worked hard for over 10 years as the yearbook advisor, and I've had the pleasure of knowing her for the past 4 years of my high school experience. She works extremely hard to get stuff done on time, as I'm sure many of you can tell by her multiple emails every day. She has worked late into the night to submit pages for our yearbook, and yes, there is proof of her 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. edits in the logs. But this hard work and these late nights have paid off, because now we have a finished yearbook on time that will be handed out at the gala tomorrow night. Every morning when I came into school, I would always go down to guidance to see Mrs. Pillsbury. She would always be super excited with a smile on her face, ready to go, but most importantly, with a bag of cookies or brownies for her yearbook staff. Not only is she a legend with the yearbook application, but she's also a master chef when it comes to baking. That's definitely not the case when it comes to technology, by the way. After this morning visit, she would always ask if she was going to see me later in the day, and I would usually reply with, "Yes, Mrs. Pillsbury, I'll be back again, third block or whatever." In which she would say, "When is that again?" Yes, after being in this building for over 22 years, she still does not know our bell schedule. So go ahead, ask her how many days we have in a cycle next time you see her. Let me know what she says. Mrs. Pillsbury, your hard work and the personal connections you've developed do not go unnoticed. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for the students. I will never forget you or the rest of the guidance team, and I'll definitely miss you next year. Thank you very much, and I just got your text. She wanted me to remind you guys there is a new job opportunity, so if you guys want to go down and see her in her office, she'll be all set. Thank you, guys.
I would now like to introduce Maggie McAuliffe, who will be speaking on behalf of Ms. Tudoldi.
In a year full of struggles, Miss Tudoldi has fought hard for every single music student in kindergarten through grade 12. Just hearing the general idea of what she went through to get us one in-person concert is exhausting. But she has always pursued excellence in everything she does. From dealing with vocal and wind instruments with the respiratory virus floating around to planning a trip to Australia for 48 students, she never backs down from a challenge. Many of you probably know her best from your time in middle school, and you might be a little bit afraid of her. But through 8 years of knowing her, you learn that she isn't mean or scary. She is powerful. Along with being a powerful woman, she cares about every single one of her students, and we all know that. She cares about our lives outside of the orchestra room and outside of music. Most importantly, Miss Tudoldi is a role model. She is someone that I look up to personally, and her vulnerability and continual growth is inspiring. I believe that it is a shame that everybody in this room doesn't know her as well as I do, because I know that you would all be better people for it. She sets a wonderful example for the people that continue through the music program, and I owe her so much. I would like to thank Ms. Tudoldi on behalf of the senior class for everything, coming in at 6:30 in the morning to teach high schoolers how to be leaders and staying until 9:30 at night when our concerts finish. For those and every reason in between, we say thank you.
I would now like to introduce Ms. Pillsbury, our yearbook advisor.
Gotcha. Sorry. Okay, just another blip on the screen here. Good evening and welcome to the Awards and Recognition Night 2021, the yearbook. Traditionally, today is the day that the students have their final dress rehearsal for graduation and have their senior cookout and receive their yearbooks and watch the senior video. Sadly, this is not the case this year. The good news is that the yearbooks are in, they are completed, they are here in the building. I will be distributing the yearbooks tomorrow night at the senior gala. And for those students who are not attending the gala, the yearbooks will be distributed Monday morning in the lobby from 10 to 12. It's my pleasure to introduce the yearbook staff this year. The senior editors this year are Stephanie Barrett and Drew Young. Both Stephanie and Drew have worked extremely hard this year to get the yearbook completed and to the publisher on time. We are the first high school in the country to receive their delivered yearbooks from the publisher and to have their yearbooks shipped on time. It's been a delight to have these two talented students and dedicated students working with me this year. I really couldn't have done it without them. I will miss their daily visits to my office, their laughter and our talks. Drew is only the second student that I have had for 4 full years on my yearbook staff. And I will also be stepping down from the yearbook as the advisor at the end of this school year. So it's been my pleasure to work with you both this year, and thank you so very much. We made a great team. Drew Young will now give the yearbook dedication.
So this dedication was written by one of our students, Joseph Smalley. So his words, here we go. Despite being a Miami Dolphins fan, Mr. DeBona is one of the most well-liked teachers at Foxborough High School. While I have not taken a woodworking class with Mr. D, I have taken a computer-aided design and drawing class every year that I have attended high school because he creates a fun and relaxed environment in his class in which everyone enjoys themselves. After spending so much time with the man, I will never look at a clock at 2 p.m. on a Friday without thinking of Mr. D's coined phrase that he has recorded on his computer, "Is it Friday at 2 yet?" His witty sarcasm and teasing of students led him to establish many close relationships with students over the years. At times, he may seem harsh and strict on his students, but there are very few of these as he is caring and forgiving as Mr. D. I know of 2 students who have graduated a few years ago who still go to Mr. DeBona's house and plow a driveway for him every winter. My brother, who currently lives all the way across the country, will still ask me if Mr. D is doing well. He has had long-lasting positive impacts on all of his students. I could not be prouder to dedicate this yearbook to Mr. DeBona. Do you want to come to the stage really quick? And Stephanie, do you want to come too? Mrs. Pillsbury is amazing. She's been doing this for 10 years. So we will be doing autographs out in the back at the end of this, in case any of you want to come out there.
Okay, this is just a little thank you for Steffi and Drew. They get their yearbooks tonight before the rest of the class gets them, and just a little goodie.
I would now like to introduce Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Allison Mello, to present certificates of academic excellence awards.
Good evening. I'm here tonight to present the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award for Academic Excellence. I am not the superintendent. The superintendent usually presents this award. However, this evening is her own daughter's senior awards night, so she regrets that she cannot be here, but her loss is my gain, so I get to be here with all of you. This annual award is given to high school students who have distinguished themselves in pursuit of excellence during their high school careers. It is my honor to award this certificate of excellence this year to Adriana Callan. Over the course of Adriana's high school career, she has excelled academically as well as within the school community. She has been described as dedicated, enthusiastic, and insatiable learner, as evidenced by the 9 AP courses she has taken, including AP Bio, AP US History, AP Chem, AP English, AP Calc, AP Psych, AP Spanish, AP Sem, and AP Stats. You must be tired. Adriana has been recognized with the Dartmouth Book Award and as a member of both the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society. In addition to her accomplishments in school, Adriana achieved excellence in competitive dance for over 15 years. Not only does she perform, she serves as an assistant teacher for 4- and 5-year-olds and is a sought-after choreographer for the floor routines at O'Leary's Gymnastics. Adriana is a kind and caring member of the school community, serving as a member of our Best Buddies program, vice president of the WE Club, and co-founder of the FHS Medical Club. Her passion for science will continue as she pursues a career in pediatric oncology at Tufts University, where she hopes to be part of a team that eventually cures childhood cancer. Congratulations, Adriana, for all of your accomplishments. And for receiving the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award for Academic Excellence. We're so proud of you.
I would now like to introduce our principal, Miss Diana Myers-Pakla.
So I will be giving or presenting the Student Academic Awards, and I'm excited about this one. So I'm so excited to be presenting our top academic awards to several of our students this evening. We're extremely proud of your outstanding academic achievement, and we offer you our sincere congratulations, best wishes, and success in all your future endeavors. The Outstanding Academic Achievement Awards are as follows. Ariba Beg, who will be attending Northeastern University, and if you'd come up and stand. We'll put you right up here. Ariba, you can stand right in front of me because there's a few of you. Adriana Callan, who will be attending Tufts University. Amy Conley, who will be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Kristen Cusack, who will be attending Cornell University. Grace Fortune, who will be attending Vanderbilt University. Kaylee Hickson, who will be attending Colgate University. Joseph McCabe, who will be attending Virginia Tech University. Justin Neal, who will be attending the University of Connecticut. Emma Dahl, who will be attending Northeastern University. Justin Neal, who will be attending the University of Connecticut. Oh, I said him already. I'm sorry. My apologies. Pamela Nelson, who will be attending UCLA. And Dominic St. Pierre, who will be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute. So once again, a round of applause for our top scholars. Okay, you can exit. Congratulations. Nicely done, hard work. The Massachusetts School Administrators Association provides this next award. It is for high school administrators to present to a student who makes outstanding contributions to the school. This year's award goes to an individual who is a true leader and a role model for young people everywhere. They are respected and well-liked by their classmates and the faculty. Over the past 4 years, we have watched this student grow from a shy ninth grader into a confident and articulate young adult. Over the past couple of years, I've had the opportunity to really get to know this person through a couple of the many leadership roles that they hold. The characteristics that I have seen and that others have also shared about this individual include they are organized, forward-thinking, thorough, inclusive, positive, wanting to be sure that every voice has an opportunity to be heard, incredibly kind, a positive attitude that is infectious, always seeing the glass as half full, and always seeking ways to bring out the good in every situation. Even during the pandemic, this individual found ways to plan, connect, initiate, and enact. Examples include holding Zoom or team meetings virtually, attending events virtually, creating teacher appreciation videos and mental health videos, arranging interactions with middle school students, encouraging thank yous from students to staff, and creating thankfulness trees right here in our building. The list goes on and on. There is no doubt that this young woman has been a positive force and a positive energy in the life and culture of Foxborough High School. I've never seen her without a smile. Sorry. This year's Administrator Award goes to Chiara Pacini. Compose myself. Our next award is actually going to two individuals, and they are a part of the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of the 1.5 million entrants, only 50,000 students with the highest selection index scores in critical reading, mathematics, plus writing qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. I am pleased to announce that the following students have been recognized as commended students in the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program. Christopher Uwe and Liam Daly. Would you please come up? Hold still. Stop a minute, front and center. Everybody wants to see you. Nicely done, guys. Okay. Thanks again. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to introduce Assistant Principal Beth Sylvia.
Before I introduce the students that are entering the military upon graduation, we'd like to recognize any servicemen and women who currently serve or have previously served in the armed services who are in the audience tonight. If you could please stand if you are here. We truly thank you for your service. And with that, it is my honor to introduce the following students that will be entering the military upon graduation. Michael A. Grace will be entering the Army. Come on up. Get to stay here and have your time in the sun. Trent M. Rennie will be entering the Marine Corps. And unfortunately tonight, Matthew J. Wynn is also entering the Marines and could not be with us tonight. So please, let's give these guys a round of applause. Way to go, guys.
I'm glad you got to say it.
Thank you. The next award is the Daughters of American Revolution Award. The National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution certifies that Chiara Pacini has been selected as the DAR Good Citizen of Foxborough High School for the current year, having demonstrated the qualities and dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. So please come up, Chiara.
At this time, we're very proud to be able to present our valedictorian for the class of 2021 and our salutatorian for the class of 2021. Our valedictorian is Adriana Callan. Adriana, would you please come up? So you heard a little bit about Adriana from Dr. Mello. We've got a couple of other things to also mention. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society. As you heard previously, she was also a founder of the Medical Club. She's vice president of the WE, and she's a member of Best Buddies. You've also heard, too, that she dances competitively and that she has worked as a dance teacher assistant and a gymnastics coordinator, and she will be attending, as you have heard, Tufts University in the fall. So congratulations. And our salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Pamela Nelson. Okay, so a little bit about Pam. Pam has been class treasurer for 4 years and a member of student council for 4 years. She's been a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish Honor Society. She's participated in Best Buddies for 4 years and is a part of Hey Harmony for 4 and our Link Crew orientation for 2 years. She received Honors Chemistry Awards, AP Bio Awards, Honors Physics Award, an AP Chem Award, a U.S. History 2 Award, as well as an MSAA Commonwealth Award. She has also been named as a Warrior of the Month, and she has been an FHS Student Strong person as well. She is a member of the FHS girls tennis team for 4 years, 2 years as captain, volleyball team for 4 years, senior year as captain, a member of the swim team for 2 years, also a member of the Mansfield, Oliver Ames, Foxborough combination, co-op girls hockey for 2 years, the Hay Lightning swim team for 1 year. She worked at, or still does, but worked at the Roger Williams Park Zoo. She's given swimming lessons in backyard pools and was a lifeguard at the Foxborough Town Pool, and she babysits. I don't know how you fit it all in. Pam will be attending UCLA in the fall. Congratulations, honey.
Good morning, families, friends, teachers, faculty, administration, and classmates. Thank you so much for making today happen and being here with us to celebrate. Let's face it, 2020 was a difficult year. In fact, 2020 was a very difficult year, but there will always be tough times, and therefore it is necessary to find the silver lining in everything. When I was 2 years old, my older sister Lindsay had a form of cancer called Langerhans cell histiocytosis. Lots of trips to the hospital, brain surgery, and lots of waiting for results constituted quite a tough year. To add to that, I apparently became untoilet trained. But in retrospect, that experience had an overall positive impact on our family. We learned to be more thankful for our health. Lindsay decided to be a pediatric oncologist nurse practitioner when she grows up because of the nurses who helped her. which is a dream she is currently pursuing at New York University. Things fell into perspective and we no longer sweated the small stuff. If anybody was worried, I did also become toilet trained again. Within a horrible experience emerged some silver linings. The pandemic of 2020 can be seen in a similar light. We missed many junior and senior year milestones, missed a year of vacations, and didn't see many of our friends at school, not to mention the suffering and loss experienced by so many families around the globe. But the human race showed resilience through it all, and if you look hard enough, there are some silver linings to the pandemic. Parents were forced to work from home, and our school became remote, so parents were able to spend more time with their children. Our most meaningful friendships seemed to become even stronger. And with most extracurricular activities canceled, we all had more time to exercise, read books, or do the things we previously couldn't find time for. The typical American rat race was temporarily suspended, and amidst the struggles and challenges emerged some positive outcomes. My Gammy, who lost her battle to Alzheimer's this past October, always used to say to me, "When the going gets tough, the tough get going." As a class, we survived the pandemic and are here today to celebrate what we did achieve over the past 4 years. We are moving on to the next phase of life. Some into the military, some of us into trades, and some of us onto college. We need to do our part, find what is good in the world, and work to create the good of our own. We need to find the silver linings, and always find hope and optimism in anything and everything. I am honored to stand in front of you as salutatorian and couldn't have done it without the support and care from those around me. Class of 2021, teachers, faculty, coaches, and administration, thank you for all the memories and good luck in your future endeavors.
Our next awards are our Student Leadership Awards. This is where we recognize, in particular, the class officers. So first, Ella Warius, President of the Class of 2021. Ella has been president of the class for the past 3 years. She's been a member of Student Council for 3 years, and she's been a school spirit link leader for 2 years. She's been a high school tour guide, played lacrosse, field hockey, and ice hockey. She's an alto section leader in the school chorus. She worked as a camp counselor for the Foxborough Recreation Department and as a field hockey trainer. She volunteered as a graphic designer for MRPAC and a publicity coordinator for the Community Warrior Club. She has sung and acted for the LRC stage productions. She plans on attending Roger Williams University in the fall, and she's been spectacular as a president. The class vice president is Tess Luciano. Tess has been vice president of the class of 2021 for 4 years. She's a member of the National Honor Society. She's been a member of Student Council for 4 years and a member of Link Crew for 3 years. She's played lacrosse, field hockey, and ice hockey for the Warriors, and she's played club hockey. She is a member of the St. Mary's Teen Group. She's been involved with the Interact Club, Community Warriors, and DECA. She works at Mirror Boutique as a sales associate, and she plans to attend the University of Massachusetts Amherst in the fall. Congratulations, Tess, and thank you. Class Secretary, Ariba Beg. Ariba has been class secretary for 4 years. She's been vice president of the National Honor Society. She's a member of the Spanish National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Society. She is a member and co-founder of the Computer Science Club, treasurer of the Muslim Student Association, as well as a member of the science and math team here at FHS. She ran winter track for 2 years. God bless you for that one. She participated in the Northeastern Young Scholars Program, the Boston University Codebreakers Program, and the Biogen Adventures in Biotechnology Program. She's also a Sunday school volunteer. Ariba will be attending Northeastern University in the fall. Thank you again so much. And the class treasurer is Pam Nelson. So Pam has been class treasurer for 4 years and a member of student council for 4 years, in addition to now being salutatorian of the class. She's a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish Honor Society. She participated in Best Buddies for 4 years, Hey Harmony for 4 years, Link Crew for 2. She's received several underclassmen awards for a variety of classes, as we previously mentioned. She's been a member of the Foxborough High School girls tennis team for 4 years, 2 years as captain. She's been on the volleyball team for 4 years, senior year as captain, the swim team for 2 years, the Mansfield Oliver Ames Foxborough girls hockey team for 2 years, the Hay Lightning swim team for a year, and has received Hockomock recognitions. Again, working at the Roger Williams Park Zoo, gives swimming lessons, local pools, has also been with the town pool as a lifeguard and as a babysitter, and UCLA will be receiving you in the fall. Congratulations, honey, again. Next, we'd like to honor our president of the National Honor Society, Christian Cusack. So Christian, as we mentioned, is the National Honor Society president. He's also a member of the Science and Spanish National Honor Societies. He has been a member of the indoor track team for 4 years, serving as captain this year. And additionally, he's been a member of the Community Warriors and the World Language Clubs. Outside of school, Christian works at Dairy Queen. He's been a volunteer at the Mansfield Animal Shelter and Golden Opportunities for Independence. Both are so fitting, as Christian will be attending Cornell University in the fall to begin his studies in veterinary science. We'll put this down. You're welcome.
Good evening. Good evening, administration, parents, teachers, and my fellow members of the class of 2021. I'd like to start by congratulating all award recipients. You have displayed a tremendous amount of hard work, and it is great that you are being recognized tonight for your achievements. However, I think the greatest achievement of all is the resilience shown by each and every member of the class of 2021. The first class to go through high school without a prom in our honor. The first senior class to be split into cohorts. The first senior class to survive an entire school year during a global pandemic. Although COVID-19 has taken away many chances to make lasting memories, I know I am speaking for my entire class when I say that we do not want our high school legacy to be defined by a pandemic. And so let me take a moment to show just how the individuals of our class have made their own unique impact on the school despite the challenges we have faced. Students in the class of 2021 have scored 1,000 points in basketball, scored the most points in our hockey program's history, qualified twice for the Essentially Ellington Jazz Festival, received the Seal of Biliteracy, represented our school on the state level in sports as well as other extracurricular activities, traveled to Costa Rica to volunteer with a sea turtle rescue organization, and painted walls in our high school to spread positivity. So while tonight we recognize the award recipients, I think it is more important to celebrate the unique contributions of the entire class of 2021, a class that has succeeded both individually and as a whole. And although we have faced many challenges over this past year, our work ethic, motivation, resilience has shown that the class of 2021 is prepared for anything life might throw at us. Thank you.
And our next speaker will be Chiara Pacini as our President of Student Council. So a little bit more about you. So Chiara has been a member of Student Council for 4 years, serving as a representative in grades 9 and 10, and serving as president for the past 2 years. Yes, you heard correctly, 2 years as president. I believe that we have gone back and found this out, because I used to be an advisor for Student Council 100 years ago here, that you are the first student to do so, to be president for 2 years. So congratulations on that. She was also a representative for her class for 4 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Spanish Honor Society. Other activities that Chiara has been involved with include Best Buddies for 4 years, Be the Change for 2 years, SAD for 3 years, 2 as president, a member of Link Crew, and participated in theater for 2 years. She's also been a student representative to the school committee. She has been a runner on the unified track team and played soccer for 2 years. She has worked at Golden Opportunities for Independence and has worked at the Shawnee Peak Ski School, and she's an avid skier and an avid outdoors person, including you climbed Mount Washington and skied down it. Did I hear that? Congratulations on that. And she also worked at the Gazebo as a confectioner and a chef. Chiara will be attending Plymouth State University in the fall, where you plan to study mental health psychology. Chiara.
Good evening. Congratulations to all of you receiving awards tonight and to the class of 2021. Before I begin, I would just like to say thank you to the teachers, administration, and administration who have cared for and taught us since we were learning to read. Thank you to the parents, coaches, and all who have supported us thus far. It is because of you that we will walk in graduation this Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room and just say, what a year. That was definitely unexpected, but hey, we all came out better because of it. We all learned valuable lessons, ones we should always remember, even as this pandemic becomes a thing of the past. A lesson that I will be sure to carry with me is be present in the moment. Yes, we've all heard it 1,000 times, but how often is it that we actually slow down and are truly focused on the here and now? We miss so much when we simply go through the motions and bounce from one activity to the next. We often become so focused on what comes next, the last day of school, the next meal, the next weekend, the next birthday. But what if we paused and actually looked and experienced? Now, I invite all of you here tonight, and those of you watching from home, to close your eyes. It's okay. Go ahead and close your eyes. Place your feet squarely on the ground. Sit up straight and take a deep breath in. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Release the tension in your shoulders. Feel your chair push into your back and legs. Focus on the pressure of the ground pushing up on your feet. Listen to the stillness of the room. Take another deep breath in. In a moment, when you open your eyes, pick the first thing that your eyes settle on. Take in every detail of it, the lines, the shape, color, everything. Okay, you can open your eyes now. As we go forward into this next chapter, remember to enjoy every moment, because we only do this once. We only graduate high school once. We only have one chance at today. So, with that, I will leave you with this quote from Buddha, because it wouldn't be a speech if I didn't add a quote. Do not dwell on the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate on the present moment. Thank you, and have a good night.
I would now like to introduce our Vice Principal, Mr. Servideo.
Congratulations, class of 2021, parents, friends, and family members. I'm going to now go over the senior medallions. A senior medallion is awarded by each department to those students who showcase not only academic excellence in a subject, but also passion for the subject as well. To select the recipients of these awards, departments gather to look at transcripts, clubs and activities, and examples of student work from deserving individuals. Ultimately, each student named tonight has been a leader in the classroom and has shown mastery in the subject. After tonight, each student's name will be placed on the appropriate banner outside the gym in recognition of their hard work and dedication. The Foxborough department heads and lead teachers will present the medallions. From the art department, Ms. Kelly Arkasha. From the business department, Mr. John McCabe. From the mathematics department, Ms. Susan Carl. Representing the music department, Ms. Jennifer Greenleaf. From the science department, Ms. Alyssa Machernik. From the technical education department, Mr. Ralph DeBona. From the wellness department, Ms. Janelle Erskine, who will also be representing the Family Consumer Studies Department. From the English Department, Dr. Shannon Wazalewski. From the Social Studies Department, Ms. Kristen DeRico. And from the World Language Department, Ms. Senorita Christine Smith. The Art Department award goes to Emma Sergi. The recipient of the Business Award is Benjamin Bass. Our math recipient is Adriana Cowan. Our music department recipient is Dominic St. Pierre. Our science award recipient is Pamela Nelson. The recipient of our Technical Education Award is Mark Previtt. Our Wellness Department has 2 awards. One goes to Caitlin Malika. and also Nicholas Penders. The Family and Consumer Studies Department Award goes to Reagan Buckley. Our English Department Award for Advanced Placement Literature, our Social Studies Department Award, and our World Language Department Award all go to Ms. Emma Dahl. Congratulations to all our recipients. Miss Jennifer Greenleaf is going to be giving out the Special Music Awards.
Hello. We have some special music awards. Thank you so much for giving me some time. The first award I'd like to provide is the National School Orchestra Award, which is to Maggie McAuliffe. Thank you. Next, the John Philip Sousa Concert Band Award is awarded to Mary Claire Ernst. Our second John Philip Sousa Band Award is Nicole Corkery. Thank you. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is awarded to Noah Foreman. Thank you. Our second Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is Angela Corderoni. Thank you. The National School Choral Award is awarded to Audrey Pollack. Thank you. And our final National School Choral Award is for Ella Warrias. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jim.
The Best Buddies Massachusetts Certificate of Achievement is awarded to Pamela Nelson for serving as chapter president at Foxborough High School. With profound appreciation for your dedication to creating a more inclusive world, your exemplary leadership in support of Best Buddies provides unparalleled and lasting benefits to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Congratulations, Pam. The Scholar Athlete Awards are the Hockomock Scholar Athlete Awards are given annually to 2 student athletes at each Hockomock League school. For the class of 2021, the recipients of that award from Foxborough High School are Christian Cusack and Emma Dahl. Christian has participated at the varsity level in soccer, cross country, winter track, and spring track during his high school career. Christian is a top 5 student in the class of 2021 and will be attending Cornell University as part of the College of Veterinary Medicine. Emma Dahl has participated at the varsity level in soccer, winter track, and spring track since her freshman year. Emma is a top 5 student and was chosen to represent Foxborough High School as student ambassador for the last 3 years. Emma will be attending Northeastern University where she will be studying nursing. In addition to this award, Emma will also be receiving an award as the MIAA Student Ambassador for this year as well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, Emma. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Joseph Cusack to present the athletic awards.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of everybody in the athletics department, I first want to congratulate the class of 2021 and all of the award winners here tonight. First is the Joe Heinricher Blue and Gold Award. The Joe Heinricher Blue and Gold Award is given annually to 2 students. This award represents all of what made Joe Heinricher a special educator and leader. It is given to the student athlete who has represented leadership, integrity, perseverance, and sportsmanship over the last 4 years. In the words of his coach, quote, "He gives 100% of himself at all times, whether on the practice field or the playing field. I will tell you of someone who has outstanding individual talents and character, who stands out above all the others, who is nevertheless a team player, who puts the good of the team above any individual recognition he might achieve, and who is never too busy or too tired to help the members of the team. I know, having coached with Joe Heinricher for many years, that he would have been very proud of him both on and off the field. He will be attending Westfield State and playing football, Sean Ferguson." Our second Joe Heinricher Award, in the words of one of her coaches, quote, "I have never coached a player who worked as hard, not just during the basketball season, but more importantly during the off season. She quite frankly never took a season off. She was always searching for ways to improve and perfect her game because she simply loves the game. This love was contagious to her teammates each season, and it contributed to our success both off and on the court. She is a 3-sport high school athlete who will be playing basketball at Stonehill College, Caitlin Malika." Our next award is the Alvin Stewart Spirit Award, named after the former athletic director, coach, and teacher, and is given annually to 2 students. He was known for his support of the Foxborough community. The award is given annually to a student who supports our school community in a positive way and represents the values of Foxborough High School. We have 2 recipients who are fierce competitors who are thrived competing against the best. One is a lacrosse captain who played soccer, who, in the words of one of his coaches, simply Quote, could be one of the best leaders I've ever had, even since his freshman year. The other is a four-sport athlete who was a soccer goalie, state champion in basketball, two-time softball captain, and was a varsity volleyball player this year, who was nominated by multiple coaches. Both of these student athletes work incredibly hard in the off-season, always bring an infectious enthusiasm, provide endless support for their teammates, and are valuable leaders in their team and community. Congratulations to Nick Penders, who will be attending George Washington University, and Morgan Sylvester, who is attending Fairfield University to play softball. Finally, is the Warrior Award, or the Athlete of the Year. This is given annually to two athletes who are recognized by the athletic department and the coaches as the best in the class. As one of her coaches said, she is an outstanding athlete in multiple sports. She always came to preseason extremely fit and in shape and excelled each year that she played. She's a great person and a great leader. I can say that she has participated in 11 seasons of varsity athletics, and in the end will have been a league all-star 7 times. 3 times in soccer, once in basketball, twice in spring track, and once in winter track. She's been a part of 6 Hockomock team championships, 2 all-state basketball champions, has won 3 individual league championships, and is a league MVP. Jordan Collins will be attending Bryant University, where she'll be playing soccer. And finally, the other Warrior of the Year, as described by one of his coaches. To me, the 2 most pressure-packed high school athletic positions are being a quarterback and a pitcher. Both entail having the understanding of every teammate's responsibility on any given play and being the focal point of having the ball in your hands every single moment of the game. He was the team captain of both football and baseball and epitomized the top male athlete for not only having the skill, but the concentration and composure to get the job done in outstanding fashion. Cam Prescott is going to Framingham State, where he'll be playing baseball. Introduce them? Do I introduce next people? No? Okay.
And now the class officers would like to honor our class advisors, Ms. Cameron and Mr. Walensky.
Dear Mr. Lewinsky and Ms. Cameron, we appreciate you and everything you've done for our class. This wasn't an easy job to take up, especially this being your first time as a class advisor, but you've both been instrumental in helping everything run smoothly. We've grown so much as a team since freshman year, and we can't believe our time together is already done. There has been so much behind-the-scenes work we can't thank you enough for.
We will never forget all the countless memories we shared, decorating the halls, getting ready for pep rallies, our Founders Day tent, and planning all sorts of events. You both have done so much, from staying after to collect dues and keeping us on track when life gets busy. You've helped us create moments the class will remember forever, and we are forever grateful. For all you do, for all you are, thank you.
Congratulations, everyone. We look forward to seeing you all again on Sunday, where we will meet as a class for the final time. Thank you so much for coming, and have a good night. Good job. Congratulations.